The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am. Who I am.
Coming in. Okay,
All right,
here we go. What the hell's happened? 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Oh,
my
boy.
favorite night. Go ahead.
It's going to be crazy tonight. Get ready. So, welcome to What's the Story with Maria. We are here every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Armed Radio Global, Armed Radio Digital, Armed Radio, people are popping on. Armed Radio Global, Armed Radio Digital.
You gonna do anything?
We have Chris DePierro has joined us.
Hello.
Rena Crunali-Berge has joined us. Greg Scott has joined us. Giovanni LeDuc has joined us. Hi, everybody. So far, look at this, people. Annette Zito. Annette Zito's dad runs a produce. Wait, get ready, Annette. You're going to love all this. CNC Produce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lucy Torelli. Hi, Lucy. How are you,
Lucy.
honey? We were talking
Hi,
about
Lucy.
you. Lucy, I gave Paul something to give you.
But I got a gift, honey.
That's a gift from me. I gave one for Paul and one for you, so you don't have to fight over. Lynn Portis, genius, has joined us. We tagged you, Linny. We love you. Ed Kutu has joined us from Blade Salon. He's in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. You are the produce queen. Then you're going to love the show because we're talking produce, so you're going to love this. Okay, hi, Lucy. Hi, honey. All right, so we want to thank Jim Bell. He's a producer and engineer. He's out in New Hampshire. He's our Armed Radio guy, and he gets us going every week. So thank you, Jimmy Bell. All right, so tonight I have, you guys have seen my friend Chris DePierro and I we've been working together for years and years, and Susie, our friend Susie, and Lynn, we all work together. Tim Doyle has joined.
Your friend.
Oh, okay, that's true. My friend Susie. Yeah. Tim Doyle has joined. Devlin has joined us. Okay, so so many of us have been working together for years and years and years, and just recently I met Paul and Lucy because they came to one of our gigs, me and Lynn's gig up at the New Leaf. But I've known about Paul through Chris because Chris talks about you all the time and shows me these clips from the series that they've been working on, that they created and they're working on, called Gavone's Produce. So I know Chris as an actor. We worked together for years in Tony and Tina's Wedding, and we've made a few films and different things together. You've made a couple films, and I was in one of them, and now I'm in another one, and that's going to film festival. We'll talk about that at a later date. But the reason I asked these guys to come on now is because in maybe a little more than a week, there's a film festival in Jersey City.
Golden Door International Film Festival in Journal Square.
Okay, and their Gavone's Produce got picked up for this wonderful film festival, and I just watched it a little while ago, and I couldn't stop laughing. So, Paul, I want to welcome you to my home and studio.
Thank you for having me.
And it's my pleasure to. And I got to tell you, I laughed my head off. So, what I took from it, if you love The Sopranos or anything like that, you're going to love Gavone's Produce because it's not just that kind of energy, and it's also laugh out loud, literally funny, and non-stop banter, non-stop. And the scenes are shot in such a way that just really, really interesting stuff happening. And I know, Chris, that's your specialty. Michael McDermott and Leo Rodriguez, our accidental assistant, has
That's
joined
what
us.
you want me about.
Yes, I did. Leo Rodriguez! Very good, Paul. I said this, Paul's got a booming voice, and I said, Paulie, if you're going to yell, don't yell into the mics. Yell up like what I do with Leo Rodriguez.
Leo.
Let's do it together.
Overmodulation.
Leo Rodriguez!
My puppy.
Suzanne Murray has joined us. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? John Andrew Morrison has joined us. Oh my God, Leo's. So
it's not really fair to Suzanne though. Suzanne Murray.
Yes, you're right, Sergeant Sue. You're right.
We got you.
I do.
She's a sergeant, NYPD sergeant, retired.
Again, Suzanne.
Oh, sergeant, holy smokes!
That's right. Up against the wall, Paulie. Up
I'm
against
too
the wall.
used to that.
Listen, I know. Oh my God! Wait, you know who's joined us so early on? My cousin Gina Savino.
Oh.
We have to clap when Gina Savino. Gina Savino. Hey! Oh my God! There she is. Gina, get ready. Go. Listen, that's all right. That's all right. You got to give it to them.
Goffey's watching.
They're doing. Bill Goffey's watching. They're doing really well right now. I got to give it to you.
Yes.
I'm not. You know, I'm not. By the way, I have a gift for you. Now, last year,
I like this.
yeah. Now, last year he ran my show while I was in Italy, and I'm going to talk about
so
you being
hard.
Chris and Silvana ran my show, and I was so grateful. However, Paul, he was very disruptive at my home. He took all my Red Sox bobbleheads down, and I believe caused the curse to really inject, and that's why we won the World Series. But I'm not like that. You guys are doing well, and I respect it, and I got a present for you, Chris.
You know, you always have a way of getting me without getting me. You know,
Well, because that's what you did. But I am not that kind of a human being. I come from love. And as a Red Sox fan, I have a present for you. Look what I got you. Mariano Rivera.
Out of town.
I ordered it special for you.
My favorite color, too.
I know.
Great.
That's for you.
All right.
I think that's going to fit you. Hold it up. Hold
You
it
think
up.
so?
All right. So you
I
see,
don't care what team you root for. You have to.
you got to love Mariano.
Seriously.
And I am not that like. I'm not like
Unbelievable.
Chris. Like that. I'm
There
not.
we go.
Look
Hey,
at how
there.
handsome you look. Oh my God. Looks great.
Well, I'm so
Take it
proud. Thank you so much, number 42.
Yeah,
My
right,
greatest
so-
relief pitcher ever in one pitch.
That's it.
I think I have
That's
one
it.
pitch.
The Sandman. The Sandman.
Unbelievable.
The great Julio Joba's watching.
Oh, Julio.
Pepito.
Pepito.
Julio, Petey, why are you so nervous? He said. Hi, the bobbleheads. Rena's right. Now, okay, we're gonna go straight into talking about Gavone's produce.
Yes.
So, Gavone's GAVONE' produce. That's the name of your web series, and that's the name of the movie that is in the film festival.
That's correct.
So Paul is a great, great, great actor. I'm not just saying that because he brought me pastries. Okay, and we'll talk about those
And
later.
not because you gave me a gift.
No, not because we're exchanging gifts,
Yes.
and not because you came to see me and Lynn sing, and I really
No.
appreciate you brought
You guys
Lucy,
were
and that
great.
was
Yes.
good.
Gotcha.
Because I really was watching it and loving it, and you're the star you're the star.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, but you are. You're the focal. It happens to you. Everything happens to Petey Gavone, right?
Yes, pretty much so.
Really funny, and I got to tell you. The line about college, when you say that you went away, you were in jail, because that's what we used to say too.
Yeah.
My family used to say, no, he's not in jail. He's he's in college. That's code with Italians for he's
But it
away.
sounds really classy when you're from Boston
Oh,
and you
I
say
love it.
college. When
Yeah.
I say college, it sounds dirty. I was in college. You say it.
college.
See, I'm,
Yeah,
well,
it
it sounds beautiful. It sounds like music coming out of your
Really?
mouth.
A little bougie.
Yeah, like bougie.
Bougie,
Like,
I like
what
that.
type of college was that? Like
Well,
a
speaking
Stanford?
of Boston, Thomas Lineman, he's from South Boston. That's where all the Irish
Oh,
are.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I
hey.
don't mess with South.
I'm not going to go near you.
No, don't mess with Southie.
No, I'm okay on that.
He- So, Leo, what have you already posted? Leo Rodriguez has posted Facebook Gavone's produce. Thank you,
I
Leo.
like you,
Oh my
Leo.
God, what a
Nice,
sweetheart.
Johnny on the spot.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Let me share
Dr.
it.
Leo. Oh,
Yeah, that's
good.
good.
You
You're
can
getting
let
it.
me-
I'm learning.
You're a very good
I'm learning.
student.
I'm learning.
Now, speaking of student, before we talk about Gavone's produce, you went to acting school. You started acting school a few years back, and you continue on.
Yes,
right?
I probably
Please
started,
tell us about that.
Started about probably 9 years ago was my first couple of classes at the Cedric Russell School, where Rob Cedric, Kira Cedric's brother, is my acting coach.
Oh, wonderful.
So from there, I went to HB Studio for a bit. Went to a couple different coaches, Susan Cohen, and now Wednesday, September 11th, I start back at the Russell Cedric School. Rob Cedric is out, so I'll have Kathy Russell, who's phenomenal. Will be my coach for 6 weeks for an advanced class.
Now, let me ask you, what made you go back to, want to go to acting school?
I have a passion. I have something.
I know you're a big ham.
I would love.
And he's a Gemini like me. That's all I'm saying. Kenny Holcomb has joined us. He's in Tennessee.
I would love to feed the poor. If I could make it somewhere, every bit of I have a plumbing supply company. I make enough to feed my family. But my dream is to open a Dreams Come True Center in my mom's name.
Wow.
The Dale Palmisano Dreams Come True Center.
Wow.
Where 50 kids could swipe in during the day and then swipe out. We have a place to study, a place to eat because we don't know if any kid eats breakfast, right?
Right.
We all assume they ate breakfast.
Right.
So I want them kids to get a healthy meal in the morning when they're done with school and be swiped back out at night without having to think I'm not wanted. You're wanted.
That's beautiful.
And that's my passion and my dream. If I
Wow.
can get to that even without the acting, I'm on a streak to get there.
But that's what made you want to go to acting school?
100. Well, no, I have a passion to feed the homeless. It's not.
Wow.
And I do now. We feed them. I feed them if I can. Thanksgiving, 100 and some odd families. Doesn't make me any better than anybody else. Just
Well, I love that scene in Gavone's program
We actually
with the
donated
turkeys.
turkeys.
That's
crazy.
You did?
Yeah, we donated 144 turkeys.
So you got, for the scene that you shot, you had
That's
144
it,
turkeys.
Me and the Lorenzo group as partnership. I want to take a great group in New Jersey. We did it together in a combination to feed the families.
Wow.
So it was the mayor of that town, Anthony M. DePierro in West New York, the Miracle Mile. He fed us. We look forward to that box coming.
Wow.
When that box came, it fed us. We were not too proud to take it.
Wow.
So it's a kid, back then I was a little embarrassed. When I go online with a food stamp now, I stop a kid that has nothing. Listen, this is only the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
You start. It doesn't make a difference where you start. It makes a difference where you finish.
Right.
This is a marathon. In the beginning, we started very rough. We grew up in the projects, and I knew Chris my whole entire life, and he gave me the opportunity to film this with him. For me, and I've emailed Chris. I inboxed him probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and he'll tell you, if you ever do anything, consider me. I won't embarrass you.
So you guys were friends. Let's look here so they can see
Yeah,
us
I'm
too.
sorry.
Because no, don't be sorry. We're talking
Sorry.
like we would talk, and I forgot to tell you that part.
Sorry.
But I want everybody to see your beautiful face. So now you guys were friends as kids.
Yeah.
Child, kids.
So tell me about that.
Playing ball, like he was on one side of the town, I was on the other.
Right.
But
Did you play against each other? Your teams play against each other?
Not really. Maybe a little league.
Yeah, Little League.
But what happened was, we when you're in this town, and you
Yeah,
correct
West
me,
New York.
go West New York, you're friends with everybody.
Yeah.
You have Cubans, Italians,
yeah.
Irish, Puerto Ricans. So you're friends, and then for
Judy's
life,
from there.
for life,
yeah.
you're friends for life.
Yeah.
You meet. It's a special little bond.
That is true.
So we haven't seen each other for 30 years. Then we're doing this Balo thing, and then we clicked. But 2 or 3 years ago, when I seen Chris was in the filmmaking industry, I inboxed Chris. Please consider me. I won't embarrass you if you're making anything. Because my teacher, I won't even tell you who told me that. Al Pacino told me that.
Never heard of him.
We have a connection. I was in a movie with Al Pacino.
Al Pacino on One Night Only in Las Vegas. I got a chance to ask him questions.
Really?
Swear to goodness. And I said to him, first I said to him when I stood up, I said, my buddy got me a seat, Charlie Cafaso, sat there, and I got a chance to ask him a question. The first thing I said, I think I'm going to shit myself, Mr. Pacino. He goes,
You
don't
said
want to... No, Chris, I'm sorry, take that back. So he goes to me, he goes, no, don't shit yourself. What do you mean by that? I said, I can't believe. Listen to this great story. I can't believe I'm talking to you. He goes, so I asked him a couple of questions. What would you do? He goes, take any part you can. So now, mind you, I'm in Las Vegas. I said, who am I going to call first? My mother was still alive. Got to call my mother. So over there, it's 2 o'clock. Over here, it's 4 or 5 o'clock. The hour's different, right?
Yeah.
So I get, whatever it was, reverse, but whatever it was late in the minute. I called, I forgot what time it was. I called her. I said, Mom. I was sleeping. I said, I just talked to Al Pacino. And she said back to me, are you doing drugs again?
No.
I swear to God, I don't do that anymore, everybody.
But
She goes, I said, no, Mom, Charlie got me a ticket. I talked to Al Pacino. Good, call me in the morning. And she hung up on me. So I had a chance to ask him questions. I said, what would you do if you were in my seat? He says, take any work you could get. And I told him, he goes, who you with? I said, with the Russell Sedgwick School. I have HP Studios. You're with a good group, he says. Take any work you get if it's for free. So when I got done, I inboxed Chris.
How was the any work?
That's it. You're the any work you can get.
No, because I see Chris was making stuff. And I liked that.
That's it.
You saw Miami or bust.
I love
that.
Wasn't that
I
great?
laughed. No, I'll do this.
That was genius.
Listen,
It's a genius.
When he falls in the water, I tell you, and I'm showing Lucy. I just started dating Lucy. Look. I'm laughing. So that's
funny.
how it started. I inboxed Chris. He did get back and said, if I do something, I'll think of you. And I don't know, how do we bump into each other with a bottle?
Well, the Balo thing came up, and I think I said, hey, guys, I'll do a podcast.
Yeah.
From
And
there.
I did this thing. We were doing a thing by Sal.
And that way, if people don't know, there was a benefit that you guys both were part of for raise money for one of your
raise
friends.
money for Down syndrome. A young man, Balo Carino, who's again the Miracle Mile. If you were in a baseball game, he was on the field. If you played football, he was on the field. If we had the park, he was in the park. Never ever did he ever hold judgment. He only said 2 words, "Cool and creep, cool and creep." But he was a beautiful soul.
And he was there so many years, Maria, that
he's a legend.
everybody knew him.
Really?
As you were passing by in life, you would go through
generation gaps.
Really?
And then,
So my brother Pete said to me when I was a young man, another story. I'm sorry, Chris. I might have been.
No, this is the night. You're telling stories. What's the story?
8 years old. 8 years old, and I'm in the project.
We need
I'm
stories.
in Sunshine Gardens, and my brother Pete, who played the role of my dad, because my dad left us. God rest your soul, Pop. And my brother Pete said, "You go to Miller Park?" I said, "Did you meet Paolo?" I said, "I didn't meet Paolo." He goes, "When you meet Paolo, you better respect Paolo's. You better respect Paolo. Don't risk your Paolo's. No BS. Basketball in his arm. He had Down syndrome to the fullest, but he functioned." But, "Sure, I'm Paolo." Who are you? I said, "Oh, I'm Russell Pete. I met Paolo. He's beautiful. Paolo." And as you went to the park, he was just. And if you go there with a girl, if you were in my home, he would actually hit on you. Hey,
see, but I love it.
He comes up the front. And you go, "Yup, quick." Me too.
I love
Put it
it.
down. So that's the bottle story.
So you guys were raising money for this
we
wonderful
raised
person.
about $10,000.
Wow.
Down on a whim.
That's
the bottle. So
And Paul is
And
very
that's what you were in-
persuasive.
Yes,
and
I
he
know.
wanted to do something. And when Paulie wants to do something, he gets it done.
that was
So he asked
He's a
me,
Gemini. He's
Yeah.
a Gemini.
he asked me if there was any ideas that I had and stuff, and
he had an idea.
I had this idea about an Italian family that was half in the mob, half not in the mob.
Okay.
And there was kind of like the conflict. So we met with Lucy was there too.
Right.
Lucy's your
And-
fiance,
Yeah.
right?
Pizza, yeah.
At Sal's Pizza, and we came up with Gavone's produce.
Right.
Paul started saying his family was in the
Right.
produce. I said, that's great.
Right.
And
And we went.
I said, but I want you to know how I shoot, Paul.
Is that what you said?
Pretty much, you know.
Okay.
But what did I know?
And we were like, "Come on, let's go
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
something
yeah.
now."
Yeah,
and
we shot.
we didn't. I had the camera in the back of the car. and We went to Boulevard East in West New
We
York,
started shooting.
and we shot that first scene.
So-
and there was no
Wow.
script. We
Right,
just
it
said,
was great.
"Listen, you
We
just
did.
got out
We
of
played off
jail.
each other.
You're meeting me. I lost my job, and you're trying to
My
get me
brother,
involved
right,
with the family."
Right.
I love it. I mean, the first thing gets you right away. Now,
Yeah.
Annette Zito has posted your YouTube channel that you can see. I guess, is this the your Gavone Produce thing?
I don't know.
I don't know, whatever
Take
it
a
is.
look.
We'll find out.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, because now I'll put a private because we got
And that Zito is in the produce business also, you said, right?
Yes, Annette Zito's dad is CC?
At a Hunts
Is
Point
it?
Market?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's in Hunts Point Market.
Wow.
For the past 30 years.
So you guys
we
might
got-
know
we
each
got to
other.
shoot
we
at
shot at
Hunts
Hunts Point Market.
It was unbelievable.
Annette, they might be shooting around where you are. Meg Peg Gallagher has joined us. Hector Garcia's joined us. Elaine My Sweet has joined us.
Hello, everyone.
Michael Sawyer has joined us. So many great people. Oh my God. And Lynn is loving this.
Frank Napoli.
Okay, Lynn Porter.
Roger Napoli.
Who's Frank
One of my
Napoli?
friends, great guy, big guy. You need a bodyguard? He's the guy you got. He worked in all the clubs years ago down in Hoboken. He worked with a Charlie.
Oh,
I
yeah?
just met him recently. Oh yeah, big guy. He takes no crap. This guy, unbelievable.
David Foley Jr. has joined us. He's on tour right now with Phantom. Rebecca Jean has joined us. She's in Arizona. So many. Jennifer Day, Shep Pamplin. My God.
Kimberly, look,
Kim
Kimberly.
Yo,
Who's Kim?
she's one of the producers on
Excuse me.
Gavone's produce.
Oh, yeah?
She's amazing.
Where's
Very
Gavone's
supportive.
Photos coming back? What's the story?
All right.
What are we
Kim?
talking about?
Kim, we're working on it today, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You'll be the first to know, Kim.
Wow.
Thank you
Send,
for
send
the
some
support.
money. We need money for the production.
I'm telling you, it's
So,
always
like the
about the
genius
money.
that I am, as soon as I start a production, I call Lynn Portis. Like the genius
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, so
Because,
tell
you
me,
know what I
because
mean?
she's the go-to.
Right, and I
She's
said,
your go-to
Lynn
for
was
music.
starting something, came out of the blue, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, you know what, just do the scenes and then send me the scene when it's done and I'll do the music.
amazing.
I
She
was
did
like,
the-
Amazing.
And it's so different, too. Like, all the
Amazing.
scenes are so different.
well, I might have sent her one complete scene. You
No, but
one of
I'm
the first
saying what
ones.
she did musically
Yeah,
is
she's
it's
great.
all so different levels.
She's so
Yeah.
great. So great.
So
Right.
she did all the original music. There must be 30, 40 songs that she came up with. I would send her raw footage, Maria. The
Nothing-
scenes weren't done because we were shooting so often. Weekly is a weekly thing.
Yeah, she was
So it
great.
was Christmas time, and we're shooting, Christmas, and we're going to places where it's
Seen it in
Christmas
church.
time.
Seen it in church.
It's seen in the church during Christmas. It was so current.
Yeah.
And you got
Yeah,
outdoor
we-
scenes, you had indoor scenes.
Yeah,
We shot a Super Bowl scene, and the Super Bowl was the
Was
day
going on,
before.
day before.
Like it was just so
Really?
close to done. Yeah.
So we tied the Super Bowl in. I have a big screen TV, so it looked like we were actually currently watching it.
I
Hey,
love
this
it.
guy's listen. Don't let him undersell himself. He's smart. Even though he walked across George Washington Bridge today, he's still smart.
Listen, we're going to meet each other one of these days. I'm going to walk across and he's going to walk back.
Anyway, you can't go across that black shirt. I have to drive you home now.
Oh, please. I'm exhausted. To tell you the truth.
You look really handsome in that Yankees shirt. Who gave you that?
Wow.
A Red Sox
Gentile?
fan, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like you. You should have seen what he... And poor Silvana was here. And, Silvana plays your sister in the Gavone Produce.
Yes.
Great.
Which is so funny. Oh, my God. How much
Beautiful
we love
Silvana Mastrolia,
love her.
my co-host on, what's the name?
Live from
Jersey.
Which I love that show.
Oh, it's so much fun.
So much fun.
And unfortunately, she's not with us tonight. She has a table read.
A table read.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Me.
So, that's very
stuff.
exciting.
That's an actor's life, man. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. But we miss her. And, I want to talk about the cast.
Yes,
of
please.
Produce, real quick. I mean, from the first episode, we had Rob Meyer. He played
your buddy?
Neil, yeah.
And
he played a character who was Irish. So it was just a great thing to have. He was on the opposite end of the whole spectrum. He kind of like, didn't like that the Italians were in the mafia and stuff like that. He knew all these. He said the Italians were the first terrorists because they bombed Wall Street in 1902. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So he brought that out. Greg Ascalese, Michael Ciccarelli, Mike Hennessy, Julio Jova.
Julio Jova. Yeah. If it's Spanish,
Silvana was there. And then you had, people just coming into the show like Anthony Valdez.
Right.
And Anthony
Mona.
Borelli.
And Anthony Borelli was in our first episode.
Oh, my God, he's so good in
we worked
it.
at Hunts Point.
He was at my brother's. That was my brother's actual office.
Okay, because the scenes go through a big produce warehouse.
That's a Hunts Point market.
And that's your brother's place.
He doesn't own that whole market. He has to distribute ship out of that market.
Right.
So in that market, real quick, we used we used Gargiulo produce truck. Another funny thing.
Right, Joe Gargiulo. I remember that.
Well, that was we got a letter, cease and desist. We couldn't use it no more. They wanted to sue us. I'm saying, Chris, what are they going to get from us? A couple apples?
Yeah.
They wanted to sue us to change.
Yeah.
We had to change the logo.
I went online, I took their truck, and I just put Gavone's over
And they were mad
Gargiulo.
about it.
And they got
They
mad.
sent a letter to the market, to my brother, through the lawyers. They want either going to sue us or to change it. Yeah.
So what did you do?
We changed it.
I changed it
We
that
changed it 2
afternoon.
minutes. 1 minute. We were still different
I
patterns.
don't want any problem with Gargiulos
You
or
sti-
anything, man.
You still...
We don't want the fake mob. We get killed by the real mob.
That's right.
No, that works. Wait.
No,
I'm
you're
going to
not.
kill you. No, you're not. No,
Well, you might run into an Zito. She's there in Hunts Point.
Oh,
yeah?
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to it.
See-
What
CC
is it?
Crudos.
CC, right?
I got to ask my brother about that.
I bet.
That was a fun night.
CZ.
CZ.
Okay, like Zito. CZ.
Are they in
Produce,
Hunts Point market in that?
Not in the market.
Oh, not in the market.
Oh, okay.
So he's a produce distributor outside the market.
Annette will have to tell you. She'll.
So,
Oh, my
right.
beautiful sister-in-law, Cecilia Farrell's watching.
Oh,
My
yeah?
Domino's
she
CEO
grew up in my building.
and then-
She was in 10F. I was
Thank
in
you,
1F.
sir.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, she was like the Jeffersons. They were up high. They had a view. We had no view.
You had
We
no-
viewed the garbage. If they piled it up high enough, I could see
the
out in the
garbage.
backyard.
And you said you had 6 brothers and
There was
sisters.
4 boys and 2 girls.
Wow.
Raised by my mother.
And I love that story. Now I got to tell you, you are so funny in this, so funny, and you're nonstop rapid fire. It's just one thing after another that's coming out. You're so fast.
I knew that was going to be Paulie.
You knew that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so good. And your character is just that, oh, come on, I don't want to get involved, man. Please don't involve me. And he just, but I got to tell you, my favorite scene, and I teared up, man. I really got choked up, was that scene in the cemetery when you go see, you go, and the character is talking to his mom, and I just couldn't, I started crying. I thought, oh my God, that's so beautiful, and it's so real.
The year before that, my mother passed away. That was my grandparents, the Bruno side's actual grave. I'm saying, look, we filmed this. So Chris, of course, changed the name on it. That was my grandparents' graveside.
Wow.
Not her mother and father, my father's. So he started it, and I really did a bad job at that point because I got carried away. I couldn't hold my emotions.
Yeah, but
They try
I
to
thought
teach
it
you
was
with timing.
beautiful.
The only thing they can teach you in school is timing, motion, head movement. That's my opinion. They want, and you can do the rest yourself. That's what I've gotten at 9 years. Your timing, and there I lost it in emotions.
But that's my favorite scene.
That was one take improv monologue that
It was
Paul did
nuts.
there.
Oh my God,
So I
it
didn't
was
tell
amazing.
you, Maria, prior to this with Chris.
Oh wait, Joe Savino's joined. That's
Beautiful.
Joe Savino's the big
He's
cheese
handsome.
at Arms Radio. Very handsome.
Oh,
Hi,
great.
Joe.
Hi,
Joe,
Joe.
you gotta go
How are
back.
you?
Hello.
Yeah, you love these
I'll put my
guys.
glasses on for you, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
So prior to me filming this with Chris, Lilo Brancato, I did a read, and then I was picked up for a show called Jersey the Series with Lilo Brancato. It hasn't broken out yet. It got me an IMDb address.
Oh,
but
wow.
it hasn't gone to Netflix. We did it. I play a corrupt governor. So then we did his stuff. I'm like, God, this stuff's going to take long because when I did that, I didn't even see it yet. I started getting mad. But meanwhile, his stuff just comes right out.
Yeah, because Chris gets it
was
done.
different.
Yeah.
So that was my first wet spot. And then getting Chris, and I tell you, working with Chris has been great.
He's the best.
Great.
And he just goes about his business
And I
and
can
gets
be a
it
true
done.
pain in the neck. I mean,
I can imagine.
sorry, I don't mean
But you got to work with the pain in the necks, man, because
That's
they're
it.
awesome.
That's what makes
I mean,
you
look,
great
I'm hanging
at
out
what
with
you do.
Campanaro. I mean,
I know. Listen,
really.
that's another Gemini. Crazy Chris. Cecilia Farrell said Crazy Chris.
Yeah, that's Sealy. I love Sealy.
me too.
Kia Nelson, she's in Philly. Hi, Kia. Thanksgiving parade, the floats on Fifth Avenue. Lynn is saying. Eugenia Mesa, that's my honey. Hi, honey. Dennis Martinez has joined. Jeffrey Campbell. Hi, Jeffrey. You know Jeffrey. Stephen Elbell is here. Who else are we missing? Thor Fields. Hi, Thor. Valerie Clark. My God, so many people. Isabella Raskowski. That's my cousin Marisa. Hi, Marisa.
Single?
No, she's married.
Unbelievable.
I
man.
know. I know.
She's
She's married. No, she's
yeah.
Eileen Angel. You guys know Eileen Angel? Darcy
I know
Blakesley.
Eileen over.
You guys missed each other this week because it's too busy.
Well, yeah.
Jarrell Anthony.
I saw
Kimberly.
it.
Kimberly said what?
What'd she say? She said, let's do this.
Yeah.
In other words,
I
continue
hear ya.
with
We're
it.
gonna try
All right, so
hard.
tell everybody about the film festival. I'm going to hold this up, Chris, while you tell everybody. So the Gavone's Produce is going to be at,
The Golden Door International Film Festival
which is located in
beautiful Jersey City, Journal Square, Jersey City, the city of my birth.
oh my God.
It's going to be on Saturday, September 21st at 1 p.m. I just got the word, 1 p.m.
September, let me write that down. September 21st at 1 p.m.
The legendary Lowe's Theater.
Oh
It's
my God.
amazing.
September.
Beautiful. Abbott and Costello performed there, and our web series is going to be
Getting
shown
crazy,
now.
screaming. Why is he
I have
screaming?
no idea.
1 p.m., right?
Lucy wants more. Yes.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to post the link up there. We're going to do the poster right now. I'll put the poster up on Maria's feed.
Yep.
So you can see it and some information. But
Yeah, Chris is going to do all that. So the
you know.
21st, which is not this Saturday, but a week from this Saturday, at 1 p.m., you want to go to the Lowe's Theater. The Lowe's Theater in Jersey, in Journal Square.
Leo's showing it right now.
Okay, Leo, you are the greatest. Leo really is so sweet.
Yeah, I like Leo.
All right, I'm going to hold this up one more time so you can see that. That's where you can see the movie.
Yes.
The Golden Door International Film Festival, the Lowe's Theater, Journal Square, Jersey City, September 21st, 1 p.m., Gavone's
So,
Produce. That's the name of it.
I gotta ask Chris a question. We
Yeah.
put that all together as one movie now?
Yes. So what we did was we took 10 episodes that we shot, 10 20-minute episodes about, and we put them all together to make it a movie. So you can binge watch the web series.
I love it. And how long is it?
It's an hour and 35 minutes.
Beautiful.
So it's long, but it goes quick. The scenes are really quick. Everything moves pretty quickly because I just I have no patience.
And you guys, you wrote the script, but
No script.
No script. So
I'm-
tell me
I'm
how you
glad
guys do that.
So I like calling it improv filmmaking.
Okay.
So basically, it was like, okay, in this scene, this is where it's going to go, and this is the information that has to get out. Whatever you want to add, you can add, but make sure you say these certain lines so we could keep the story going.
Okay.
So
Paulie, a lot
Paul's
of
a
that.
genius with that kind of
Paul,
direction.
You're really funny.
Yeah.
I appreciate
No, really funny.
I really
I mean, when he says
I really appreciate
half
it.
a, I mean,
Somebody
some of
from
the
Tony
things.
Tina says you're funny.
No, you're really funny, and then just the rapid fire
my
of
specialty
thoughts
right there.
Yeah.
that come out.
That's my
You know who
brain-
does that? Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn can do that. Can just rapid fire.
So one time,
He's a bum.
we're filming down by the water with Chris and Julio Jova. So Chris says, cut. And he goes to action. Now I thought about my father. I turn around and I go, I take Julio, bah, 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 bah. I flip him over onto the dirt, bah, he bangs his head. He's going to go ref a basketball game after that. He's filthy dirty. Chris goes, what just happened? He goes, what just happened? What the fuck? What was that? What was that? I said, I don't know, Chris. It just came inside.
Just came
I said,
over you.
"Well, he's going to ref a game, the back of poor Julio. His whole sweatsuit is all full of rocks and dirt.
no.
I banged his head.
Oh wait, that's a scene in the.
I knocked the cigar out of his mouth.
I saw
I hit
it.
him in the face by accident.
Oh,
I
no.
go to him. I go, oh no! Now he's got a fat lip and all dirty.
Yeah, he was
Poor
beat up.
baby. He took one for the team, for sure.
Piles of gravel.
He was an athlete, a great athlete. He did a great job with us.
Yeah.
As did everybody else.
So now,
right from day one.
are they the two guys that are in the? Who's the guy that calls you Pesci? That scene where he's like, and he was like,
Oh, that
talking about
was Joe,
fish.
his friend.
Oh,
That's a funny
That
scene.
was his nephew. We shot
That's a
that in a
funny
bodega all around 20 minutes and tell what happened.
We shot the
The
whole
volume.
thing. I went back and I overmodulated the audio.
We're going to go back and shoot the whole
What is
thing.
The
that?
next
Oh,
morning, we had to
no.
go back and do it all over again. And they were there.
Yeah, they were there.
And it
Folks,
was
but
great.
that is the reality of shooting movies. Is or television. Sometimes you got to shoot something over and over and over
And the
and over
big guy
again.
that came in for a job ran for mayor in West New York. You realize that?
Anthony.
He ran for mayor.
No.
Who else should we-
Yeah. Oh, we had him. We had Doreen Oriemba. What are you kidding me?
Right. She was in
Doreen
3
Hat.
episodes.
She was in the turkey episode.
She was in a
The
lot of
turkey
episodes.
episode. Oh
the
my
turkey
god!
episode was real.
I love the actors that you used. The people that you used were
She
so
was actually.
real.
She's a girl from town for the past 45 years that volunteered her time from 15 to 60. She still volunteers her time. That
Really?
woman picked me up at 8 years old when I fell off a wall in Memorial Park. No BS. So we donated them turkeys. That turkey scene, that was actually a
There was
place-
144 turkeys you donated.
People that were coming that afternoon to pick them turkeys up, correct?
Yep.
So they had yams and all this stuff, but the turkeys went with their basket.
But-
we shot it early in the morning, a week before Thanksgiving, I'd say, maybe 2 weeks, I'm not sure. We shot it, them turkeys went inside, and they were donated, and people came.
No, that day. I think that
That
day.
day
they were
was-
giving
Now
it
I
out.
gotta
Yeah,
say
it was
something.
like it was the night.
Your character in Gavone's Produce is for lack of a better term, he's a ball buster.
Right.
He's non-stop. He's always in a bad. He's always
Right,
yelling,
nasty.
and he gets upset about the turkeys.
Right.
But you, Paul Bruno,
Of course, he's supposed to be TV.
He's right, he's supposed to be TV.
Would you bring me here? I don't want turkeys. I want TV.
Luca.
What's wrong with you?
Luca is hysterical.
Luca messes up.
Oh my God!
All right,
he's
boss.
hysterical.
Come on now. We'll watch
I love
TV.
how calm he
How
is
about the scene when
compared
they're
to-
outside Sal's
That's,
Pizzeria with the raindeer?
Oh my God!
You
Just
had,
the
to
Santa
see,
Claus.
you had to see him trying to get on a bus. And he goes,
almost got
and
killed.
instead of discriminating, he goes, yeah, they discriminated against me. I was laughing. It took him 20 minutes to get, we put him on an actual bus. We just shot
No.
that.
And just another.
The other guy's out in front of the place in a reindeer outfit. Julio drove with the head's falling off. People walking by, what the hell are these jackasses
It's
doing?
hysterical, though. No, it's all right. It's hysterical, but I got to tell you, but you, Paul Bruno, are very different than that character. And that, look at you. You donated all that. You love to. You guys met doing a benefit. You're both very generous people.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, please.
What is there better in life than giving? There's nothing
I
better.
agree with you 100%, but
Like,
not
help
many
somebody.
people feel like that.
Well, shame on them. They're
Right,
not gonna
I
have love.
agree. The
Karma is
best
a
thing you
bitch.
can do is do nice things for other people.
And
That's
do
what
it
makes
and
you
don't
feel
say
good.
it. Do it if you guy. Don't say you did it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Every day, like that Nike saying, "Just do it."
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable. You know where that saying comes from?
What?
They were putting somebody to death.
No.
I learned this story when I was at Lucy in Aruba. It's a true story.
So sorry.
And the woman from the advertising agency from Seattle was there. An old lady. I was drinking a Johnny Walker Blue with. And I said, "What one thing did your advertising agency?" We came up with "Just do it." I said, "Oh my God, Lucy, my favorite saying." And I said, "Where'd you get it from?" They were putting somebody to death. You could Google this. I forgot his name. And they said, "Would you like the Last Supper? Would you like?" And he said, "No, just do it." And the next day, when the guy read it from the advertising agency, the swish, "Just do it," and that's how it took off.
Wow.
That's the history. I learned that whole thing.
Now listen, speaking of Lucy and traveling, you guys just went, that's why I'm wearing my Roma shirt.
Yeah.
You just went to Italy, right?
We went to Sicily to see her parents.
Oh, they're there?
Sicily's beautiful, but I want to go back and see her parents anymore.
No.
Father's tough as hell. You know?
Tough on you?
Don't do Sicily.
Well, you're marrying his beautiful daughter. He wants to make sure you're the
And
right
I'm not the
guy.
easiest guy. I got a bad attitude at times.
But he wants to make sure you're the right guy. No wonder he gave you a hard time.
Yeah.
He's supposed to.
Yeah, no, Sicily is absolutely gorgeous.
That's what I've heard. I
No,
haven't been to Sicily.
Everybody must see Turamina.
Turamina.
It's the most. I'm probably saying it wrong.
No, I
But
think
when
you're
she
not
says
saying
it,
it right.
her tongue fills the whole mouth.
She doesn't
Her tongue
look
fills
like
the whole
that.
mouth up.
Toramina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you say it right too. I said,
Right, because we're Italian.
Yeah, but the whole tongue fills them out. The ears, they must go.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest difference? Being in it, like we're Italians, right?
Right.
But the Italians and the American Italians. What is the biggest?
Totally.
Tell me.
They if you went in and you try, I'll tell you too, that when it comes to food, they have more passion than anything. They believe enjoying their life, not enjoying work, than having their life. Their life is first.
Right.
And you can't. It's very rare you go in. You know how we go to a bar and we say, give me a Stoli and 7?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there, they don't do that.
No.
They drink wine and they have dessert.
Yeah.
They say a bottle of vodka in a bar seat
will be there
sit
forever.
there for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Nobody drinks hard liquor, so you walk to the
Right.
bar. And they appreciate life. And when you get done eating, they want you to stay.
Right.
Here, the restaurants look at the watch. All right, you start at 6:45.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
time I get these jerks out of here? They want you to stay for the dessert. No.
Yeah, and then they give you a limoncello.
They give you, stay right here, stay right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, didn't take a shower in a couple of days. He stinks a little bit. His spit smell, but I'm smelling him, and he's right on top of me.
Listen, it's the least you can
No,
do
but
is letting you
the thing is,
stay.
it's extremely cheap also. Like, extremely. You feed 5 people, 2 bottles of wine, 120 euros.
Really?
And you really eat. You eat. Here,
Yeah.
5 people, 2 bottles of wine in Manhattan, you go for $500.
Yeah.
$500. At one place, it was €8 for a whole meal. We were staying in this one hotel.
In Sicily?
Sicily, yeah.
Wow.
Right outside of Greece. Beautiful. I was like, I see the menu. Is this possible? €8, and they gave out, and they had such passion. Remember the passion we used to have
I
about
know.
things?
I
We
know.
had pride in what we did in America. No, they have pride.
Yeah.
They come out and they wait, stand behind you, and you go, wow, that's delicious.
Yeah, well, because that's what you get out of it. By cooking for people, that's what you want. You
We
want
took-
people to say, this is so good.
We
That's
took
the
a
whole
private,
point.
A private boat ride.
Which reminds me, I'm going to get to in 2 minutes.
We took a private
Go ahead.
boat ride, right? So we're driving. The guy Gaetano, I gave him €200. He's driving. I says, "Where's the guy?" He said, "Crack into the bridge." What are we doing? He said, "Hit the bridge." Gaetano pulls the boat to the bridge.
Start singing?
All of a sudden, the girl comes to the other side of the bridge, lowers down a basket.
No.
Of Prosecco. I was like, "Look at this, romantic." I didn't even have to try. He said, "Oh my God, you set this up." I said, "I didn't set nothing up, Gaetano." But he's going right towards the bridge. She has a
Really?
video. He lowers the basket.
No.
Comes down, a Prosecco, cut fruit. He goes, "Give me a glass." He wanted one right away.
Wow.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And you were on a
I had
boat.
the video, and the boat was beautiful.
Oh, I saw your videos.
The water was beautiful.
It was amazing.
beautiful.
I love Italy. We were there last year. It was so
The
beautiful.
Amalfi Coast is great,
I have not been,
but
but
Sicily,
Judy has.
Taormina, Siracusa,
You said it right, Siracusa.
Yeah, beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful.
And the food, the pasta, you've never had that's the best pasta you'll ever have. And gelato.
The
best you'll ever
And
have
coffee.
in your coffee.
Espresso.
Very, very.
Gotta be sure. They take it serious there.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
They take everything serious. They take food
How about this?
seriously.
90 cents. 90. I got done. I got coffee. Everybody, €6. I said, "You must have made a mistake, lady. I got 5 coffees and 5 cornets. How can it be €5?
That's
Impossible. And delicious. I would always see me always with crumbs and white on my shirt. I'll be right back. I go to bed. Go back.
Eating.
And
We're gonna.
yeah,
No. This is great because I want to do our food section next. Now, the name of the section of our show is called Go Ahead, Keep Eating. Do it with me, Paulie and Chris.
I'm so sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Go ahead, keep eating.
Oh my God, this group doesn't even.
that comes natural.
Oh.
All right, here's what I made tonight. I made
Oh.
beef in my slow cooker. Get out of here. I usually make beef when you're around. I realize that. I
Beef
think
in the slow cooker.
A lot
beef
of
in the
beef.
slow cooker. I put cumin.
Beef.
I put garlic. I chopped up onions, red and green
red and
pepper.
green.
What else did I put? Oh, and then because you went to Italy, my spices that I bought in Italy: crushed red peppers, garlic, and all kinds of herbs. They're all crushed up and they're in this little bag that I brought back from Italy. Smell it, Paulie. Smell it.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're having that over brown basmati rice. So that's going to be nice. And then I made a nice, beautiful salad here. And
Wow.
what do you think is in this? Romaine lettuce, bocconcini. I cut them up, mozzarella bocconcini, and then pomodoro tre colore. So I have 3 colors of tomatoes chopped up, beautiful. And there's basil and oregano in here. I'm going to do balsamic vinegar and an
just
extra
like
virgin
this?
olive oil
Oh my
and some nice onion salt.
Nice.
Instead of
Everything's
just
nice. When the Italians say about food, it's not good. It's nice. We're gonna get a
nice.
nice sandwich. Nice.
Right.
Pumpkin.
So instead of just regular salt, onion salt.
Onion salt. Whoa.
Yeah, beautiful. And it's going to be so good. And then, guys,
Oh.
bring those pastries over.
Okay.
They brought, because
Whoa.
Italians never show up empty-handed, ever. Oh, look at this. So this is from, tell us
Spaulding's
about...
Bakery, Richfield Park. They're founded in West New York. My home, Chris's home, on 54th Street by the projects. I used to buy an anklet every day for 5 cents. But I got good news
You were
for
gonna-
New Yorkers. I got a little gas there. I got to lose more weight. So I got the good news. We're going to bring this pastry to New York. This is the Rispoli lobster tail. Peter Rispoli, Franny Rispoli, Gabriel, the Rispoli family, great family. This is all handmade. You got to see them make this product. There's nothing in here.
It's so good.
The butter, everything is natural. Nothing is fake.
Oh my God, it
fake
smells
by the wrong
delicious.
word. All made by hand. No joke. They're going to be
Nothing
bringing
is
this.
mass produced.
Nothing. It's all made by hand. Nothing mass produced.
You can see them making it.
Yeah, look,
as soon as you walk in, the door's open, and there's a bunch of girls.
Unbelievable what they do with this product.
And I had some. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
and
So
I
lobster
gave her-
tails, by the way, are my favorite.
And we have babas.
And
we
you
have
got
an
an
eclair,
eclair.
babas, rum baba. We have a cannoli baba. But you must try Rispoli's. Either in Emerson, and I'm not here to sell them. Emerson, New Jersey, or Powell Park. Go and tell Petey Rispoli, and I'm sure many
Petey
people,
Rispoli, tell him
many
that
people watching
Paulie
this right
Bruno
now.
sent you.
You tell Paulie Bruno, Paulie Gavone, Petey Gavone. This is the greatest product known to men. And when we're done, I'm out, with that, and I go,
Oh, it smells
how was
so
it?
So good.
How was it?
I love
Three,
it.
three.
Crazy.
How'd you say it? Three.
Tre colore.
Like Lucy, the
Right.
same way you say.
Pomodori, tre colore.
We're
Oh my God, that's beautiful. So
Unbelievable.
Rispoli's. Now you said that they're going to have pop-up shops.
We're looking to open a pop-up shop here on Broadway between 74th and 78th.
That's
It'll be the
crazy.
first shop. It'll be made in a commissary in Jersey and brought to New York.
Oh my
And
God,
it's going to be phenomenal.
it is going
It's
to
going
be
to be called the
phenomenal.
Tail Bar Rispoli, and I have a tale to tell. It was born in Italy, raised in New Jersey, and located. They're going to stay in New Jersey at all times.
One of your friends here, Victor Lacatorto.
Yeah, Peter, best see what he says?
He said,
Oh,
"Peter is the
I'm
best
trying to
one."
get him on the show.
Hands up.
Victor, I'm going to get you. Victor, a whole
What does he
guy.
do? What do we need
Get
to
him
know
on,
about
let's
Victor?
go.
You got to see Victor.
Cheryl
Cast him.
Giuliani is from.
Victor,
Oh my God, Lobster
unbelievable.
Tail. She's in.
Unbelievable.
What did Darcy say?
Victor Torres.
What did Darcy
Go back
say?
to-
Darcy said, "Oh my God, pastries!
Yeah,
I know."
I wish you were here.
Victor,
Darcy, we're going to see Darcy when we're in LA doing our film.
That's right.
Don't worry, Darcy's, and we're going to Darcy's restaurant. Darcy, can you please type in the restaurant that you work at, because me and Chris, Michael Woolley, Susan Campanella, the whole gang,
Wow.
we're going to go see Darcy where she works. She works at an Italian
in
restaurant
California or here in New York?
in LA.
You know, oh, they're going to LA. I'm not invited to this one, guys. I have to stay
They
here.
can't take you
Get on a
everywhere,
plane.
Paulie, who's going to go to class for you, and who's going to peddle lobster tails for Rispoli? What's up, Jimmy?
Hiya, Jimmy.
That's all right. I thought he wanted us to do something, but we're good. Okay, so we are now. We have 15 minutes.
I put a
So
link of Paulie's scenes from Gavone's Produce up there.
you
If
did,
you up, yep, one of my
So-
posts up there. So hit the link.
Victor's got to be with us.
Victor.
Victor
Eat
Sorrell.
it. He says, eat it. We loved it. I was eating it before.
Delicious. Vic, you know
Oh my God!
it's a delicious product.
Oh my
Even
God.
the sound,
Are you
Yeah.
the
kidding
noise
me?
it makes. So you
And
crunch
everybody
it.
knows I've been on a diet. I couldn't resist the lobster tail.
It's incredible.
I couldn't do it.
Go on the Atkins diet for a little while.
That's
Then
what
go
I'm
back
on.
to keto.
Diet's not easy. I'll tell you, diet's not easy.
It's the same
No.
thing.
I worked out with my trainer. I told you yesterday I could barely walk. She killed me. My thighs.
What hurts? What hurts the most?
What doesn't
Don't
hurt?
say anything dirty.
No, that doesn't hurt.
No?
I died a while back.
I don't know about it. I don't need to know about any of that. No private part talk.
No.
No.
Did you ever get a funeral?
explicit?
No, because we're like brothers and sisters here.
Yes,
We're-
yes.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. It's unbelievable.
All right, so now
is.
what's the next thing? You guys have shot a whole season,
Right.
and
So we're gonna
wait for the film festival.
the last episode. Peter Gavone experienced a heart attack.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it was an amazing scene with him and Michael Hennessy.
Oh my God!
It's just great acting, man. Great
Yeah.
acting and spur of the moment acting. Like
The acting is so
I was
good.
like, just telling him to bend over a little bit more, Michael, and doing, and he was
Michael's
just
big.
in the moment, man.
Yeah.
It was great improv, right there on the spot, and it was great. I don't think we planned on him having a heart attack. We would just say, you know what? I think it's time for him to have a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
And we did it.
Wow.
And it came out
Yeah.
great. So the next scene is, I guess, him coming out of the hospital.
Yes.
Paulie wrote something.
You mean this is when you start the next episode?
Yeah. And
working
that's where
on
we'll
it
pick
now.
it up.
Working
I
on it.
love it. Well,
We'll get the band back together.
I saw when we were posting that you were going to be on the show and talking about Gavone's Produce. So many people
Really?
typed in, that they loved it, and then when is it going to keep going, and that it's not just funny, it's touching. And I got to tell you, I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
I laughed and laughed. I mean, it's silly. It's over the top. Only Italians understand what it is. It's just us being us, right?
Right.
But let me tell you, that scene, I cannot get it out of my head. That was beautiful. That must have been hard for you.
Yeah, because it was fresh for me in my mind.
Before the show started, you were telling me about what a great person your mom was. Can you please tell our audience?
She raised 6 kids on her own, worked 3 jobs. Whatever she had to do, went back to school to be a nurse, was a nursing school. She was a bartender. Whatever she had to do to put food on the table for us, she put food on the table for us. But she made sure that we didn't walk and feel any lesser than anybody else. We had to have our pride no matter what. She would never let people think that, never think less of yourself. We didn't really care about money back then. If you think about when we grew up, we were outside playing all day.
Yeah.
What was rich? Rich was having a lot of friends. Our Facebook was a bicycle outside your house. Think about it. We did that. We played stickball, wiffle ball, basketball, bottle caps, manhunt, poop on a stick. We played every game you could play.
Poop on a stick.
That's abandoned projects. Chase people around.
Oh, chase people around.
Poop on a stick.
Oh, wow. That we didn't play.
No, because you had money probably in Boston.
No, we didn't have money. We were very poor.
By Fenway Park.
We were in the North End. I mean, and we were very, very poor. Well, now Paulie's going to hook me up, though.
Yeah, I told you.
He knows Red Sox people.
We have.
See, it's not like
one
you.
Of my,
You're so awful.
Someone business. One of my FW Web takes care of us. We had 4 tickets in the box for the Yankee Boston won Fridays. We were going away, Lucy. I gave them away.
Oh my God!
I'll take
you.
Care
Let
of
me
you.
know. I'm not worried about it. You already took care of me. You brought those delicious pastries.
I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, so
Submitted for me.
I know.
I thought this.
No, I got
Like
you a
Frito
shirt.
over
I
here.
bought you a shirt.
Look at this shirt. I love it.
Can you wait?
Hall of Fame.
Stand up and come closer to it. What it is, it's number 42, but it's Mariano Rivera, and all these pictures of Mariano, who was the closer for the Yankees, not the Red Sox, not my team. I didn't have to get this shirt for you. I just love you, even though you made a mess of my bobbleheads last year.
I did.
That's all I'm saying.
Come on.
Oh my God. Let's check in with some of our people, because we're getting close to. We got about 10 minutes left for us.
Thurman Munson was much better than I was.
Put that away.
He was a better catcher, Thurman
Get the
Munson.
hell out of here. I would hit you with this thing, but I don't want it to break.
Carlton Fisk.
Because you're a Cabadosta.
His best years were with the White Sox.
Stop it. I'm taking that shirt back.
Stop what? I'm on a show.
I'm going to sell it.
So sorry.
I'm going to sell it. Mandar, Chick Magnet has joined
Oh,
us.
that dude. Wow, I met Mandar. I know Mandar.
I was telling you about Mandar. Now, Mandar, what you've missed that I want you to know about, because Mandar will go to this. I believe he lives in Jersey City.
Oh, come on.
Mandar, this is what's happening. They have a film festival. This is what you need to know. It's the Golden Door International Film Festival at the Lowe's Theater, Journal Square, Jersey City, September 21st, which is a Saturday, a week from this Saturday, at 1 p.m. Gavone's Produce. Mandar will be there. If I know Mandar, he will be there. And you're going to laugh your head off. Will you guys be there?
Oh, we're there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, so they'll be able to say
here's
hi.
the poster. That's Paulie. That's a still of Paulie.
Oh, yeah.
The cast.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
Chris.
Great
that's
cast.
great.
So that'll be posted tomorrow with all the information for you to buy tickets and come have some fun, man.
Yeah, it's going
hang
to
out with the Gavones
See
again.
everybody. It'd be
I
fun.
love it. Now, Paulie, you're starting school again for the 9th season.
Russell Sedgwick advanced classes.
And what does that mean? You go, once a week?
I'll go once a week on Wednesdays, but I'm going to go back to HB Studio also in between. And I coach with Susan Cohen, who's had some pretty good people, and she's great. It's just what they do is just tune you up. It's timing. It's to be calm behind the camera, and you learn a little more that way.
And they give you like monologues.
Well, they'll do monologues.
Because you told me you had a monologue tonight.
Yeah, then what they'll do
Glenn Ross. He was doing the monologues for us before the show started.
Study. I'm not going to take
That's
it away.
entertaining.
You want to give us a little of that right now?
Drink compartment smell vaguely as shit. It gets so you don't mind it. That's the worst thing I can confess. You know how long it took me to get there? A long time. When you die, you're going to regret things you do not do. You think you're queer? Let me tell you something. We're all a little queer. You cheated on your wife? So what? You did it. Live with it. That's it. I'm going to end it there because it gets real.
Wow, that's really... Just give a big hand. How'd you learn that so quickly?
Day one.
Just a little dirty at the end.
Yeah, Glenn Ross, that's serious business.
It's good stuff.
All right, so, oh my God, now Darcy, who can forget the poop on his stick?
Yeah.
Darcy's
Darcy,
not...
want to play?
Well,
I
can't chase these days without chasing.
No, hours of fun. I never played that game, thank God.
It's really easy.
Oh my God!
You need a stick?
He could dunk me in his face.
Yeah, that's a cheap
dog shit.
I love it.
Wow, look at all these
Sell it.
comments.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Get you.
everybody.
Oh my God! Everybody's loving it. People are
Victor, you're coming on this show. I don't care what you say. I'm coming to get you personally at the cigar room. I almost got you the other night at JP's. I don't know if you're still on. I'm coming to get you.
What?
This guy is great. He's a natural. I wish you could watch
You're
him.
coming to
Just
get
threaten
him.
somebody
Yeah,
on
you
your
really
show.
did on my
Yeah.
show.
I'm sorry. Tell the producer, I'm sorry about that. Don't take us off the air. But I'm coming to get you, Victor.
Oh my God!
We're not playing shit on the stick either.
No, because Darcy.
This guy, Darcy, you're in. You're out.
That's it.
Victor, Darcy, I'm coming to get you too.
I'm telling you, Darcy.
Creamsicle.
Run!
I'm not that fast anymore, Darcy.
No,
Beat me in the race.
don't worry about it. But he's gonna be.
Listen, I can tell you something about yourself. I'm sorry. I know this is a show.
No, but
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
pick
I
up.
love it. I love
Have
it.
you ever seen this girl entertain? I went to a show, Lynn Porter's and herself. I didn't know what I was expecting. I had no air conditioning. And I
No,
sweat
that's
like
always the hottest friggin'
I
day of
sweat
the
like
year.
a pig, which I always do. She blew my mind. Vic Latour, you better go see her next show.
All right,
Or
all
I'm
right,
going to
all
get you again.
And then that's why I gave you a free CD, and one for you and one for Lucy.
$9.95 on eBay tonight.
That's right, $9.99
She's
actually.
great. They are great.
Thank you,
Lynn
honey.
Porter's.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I'm
Lynn,
telling you.
who's better than Lynn?
I had
Nobody.
I had the goosebumps from start to finish.
And you sang along too. You were singing
I
there.
can't sing, but I was drunk. I said,
Who cares? You had some fun.
And I
And you
put
wanted
the-
you changed the shirt too. You were sweating.
I sweat. They had no air conditioning.
No, they didn't.
2019, the
They
place
had
was
the
beautiful.
fans. They had the ceiling
The fan was good to the
That was
the electric went out.
It was the hottest day of the
Yeah, it was
year.
100 degrees.
And then we had an electric surge. It
Yeah.
just blew the board out,
Yeah.
the soundboard. At Port Lynn, the soundboard blew out, and then Bill Goffey saved the day.
Unbelievable.
And he went and got his amp and carried it all the way the hell up there.
One of the
Took
most
a new
impressive
guys.
single feet.
You guys are
Yeah, he's a good friend.
talented. I didn't know what to expect.
Really?
I really never. I know Lynn. I listened to her stuff. I had no idea. You blew my mind.
Oh, thank you, honey. That's my job to blow your minds. That's it. That's what I'm here for. No, listen, we all are good at something, and those are the two things I'm good at: singing and cooking.
You were incredible.
That's what I can do well.
You were
I'm not good at other
absolutely
things.
You were
Yeah.
incredible. Incredible.
And I got to tell you
It was a
though,
great night.
just because there's a line in the movie where he's yelling at someone about what you think you're going to sell Rodan and Field skincare. I couldn't stop laughing because I do sell Rodan and Field.
See, I knew you before I knew you.
I can't believe it. So I felt like I was in there in the movie. You were talking to me.
I can't believe you're not in it.
Well, listen.
You know.
If you ever need a cam or something,
Yeah,
it's just a quick thing, I'll be
We
there.
need you.
Anytime you need anything,
And
I'm
one
there
more
for you.
thing.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go down. I can't.
No,
talk
Fred,
about
Who are you
it's
talking
I'm going down to see Chris this Friday night.
Where is it? What's happening? What's happening?
Later. I'm going to see Chris and Tony and Tina's wedding. Right?
Talk about this.
And it's down the Jersey Shore at Egg Harbor. It's at a vineyard.
Egg Harbor.
Okay.
Renault.
Renault winery. And the rooms are very reasonable. And I'm not very reasonable to stay overnight. I'm going to be down there. Come see Chris. Just keep
Who are you playing? Who are you playing?
Nunzio.
Oh my
It's
God.
Nunzio.
A role that would be great for Paulie.
Yeah. Well, you feel sick that night?
Maybe Sunday if you want to pick up
Sunday.
Sunday.
I would,
But no, just
I would be
You
honored.
played everybody, Chris.
But Chris.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Jimmy, what's up? How much time?
I just came in. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right. We're
So,
good. We're good.
Chris,
stuff.
I'm gonna a little plug. You have to come see him because he doesn't give himself enough credit.
No, he
really
doesn't. Chris is very
And that
humble.
makes
I
me
will give him
aggravated.
that. He's a lousy Red
You
Sox
are.
Yankee rival
There's going to be
fan,
this
but-
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at a great vineyard and Renault down the Jersey Shore. Good time to get away. Weather's going to be beautiful. I'm not Sam Champion, the other guy. What, Victor? You better come, Victor.
Yeah,
I
that's
expect
going to
him
be a
to
good
be.
time.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
Friday night.
Awesome.
And how much are the tickets? What do you think? Do you know?
It's $75
I bought $75 a piece.
And you get a
$75.
meal.
Yes.
And you sit. You
And
actually
you get a
participate
show.
in a great show.
And you can hang out. It's like
$75.
2 hours.
It's
More than
just
2
an
hours.
amazing.
I'm going to be
piece.
staying. Anybody wants to come down and stay? We'll have some fun for the 2 days.
It's not even it's an experience. It's
Oh,
not just a
great.
show.
And
You're going to have so much fun. You've never seen it?
Never. I
Oh
can't
my
wait.
God! It's going to blow your mind.
I want to be close to the action.
Lynn, are you going to be there? Because they were asking me earlier if you. I'm sure it is Lynn.
Me,
Who else
I
would it
was.
be?
Who's
You
they?
were
Who's
asking.
they?
Well, I was trying to sound like there was a lot of people
Yeah,
here.
wait.
The Royal Day.
A lot of people. Danny, Lynn's going to be there. We're going down.
Anybody?
Hold
What
on,
you guys
Tom.
asking me? See what I mean? Oh, Mary,
You guys
Lynn's
are
gonna be
funny.
your actor.
You guys
Your
are
actor.
funny.
Well, hold it. Yeah, wait.
You guys are Tony
Keep it down.
and Tina.
Keep it down.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank the writers of Tony and Tina's wedding, because I don't think I'd be doing any kind of work without meeting the people that I met in that show. Especially the writers Sue Varon,
Oh my God, Kevin
Alexander, and Mark Nasser, writers that I personally worked with in the show, and just they spawned a great improv acting group. I compare it to Second City and the Groundling.
The Italian Second City, it really is.
It really is, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart that they got together and wrote that piece. And look, it's still going on 30 years later, and it's been in my life for 20 years.
Oh, look at this. People are saying the nicest things. Paulie, my cousin Rena said, I love Paulie's heartfelt endorsement. Yes, he's very sweet, isn't he, Rena?
Yeah.
And Mando Chick Magnet, go ahead, keep talking, he says, instead of go ahead, keep eating. Mando.
Lucy, he said book the room. Slow down a second.
Lucy said book the room. By the way, may we just talk about Lucy and that you are engaged to a gorgeous woman. Lucy is beautiful. You did a good thing, Paulie. You did good. Well, you're pretty cute yourself.
She's a great woman.
And she said that too. She said, my handsome
She's a great
fiance is
woman. I
going
couldn't
to
ask her any better.
Well, you guys are a
She's
great match. You're
together,
a great
we have
match.
a lot of fun together. We're both in bed.
Lucy, I bet he's funny all the time, right? Listen, the number one thing in any dating site, guy, girl, gay, straight, whatever, the number one quality if one person wants in another, sense of humor.
Not when you have too much.
Well, then you got, we're Geminis, then we got to tone it down. But it's okay. At least we have one.
Yes.
At least we have one. And you're a Capricorn, that's why you're organized and all that stuff. Well, organized with the film stuff. You have to be organized with your sock drawer. Nobody cares about that. You're not married anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. If you ever get married, then your wife will help you get organized. Not you. You've been married a couple times.
Yeah, 2 other times.
I'm going to get married in May.
May the day never come. I know, that's how he is.
Just write that.
The funniest ever. She said, look, Lucy said you're the funniest ever. What's up, Jimmy?
1 minute.
How much time?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. We want to thank Jim Bell. He's our producer and engineer. We want to thank Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, armedradioglobal.com. Joe Rocks. He is the big cheese over there at Armed Radio. And we want to tell you to come back every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We Facebook Live the show, of course, but if you can't watch us on Facebook and you're driving, just go to your TuneIn app and type in Armed Radio, and we come up between 9 and 10 p.m. Paul, Bruno, I can't thank you enough. You're a wonderful guy.
I appreciate it.
I thought I was just getting this great, funny actor, but you're also a sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
And I so
Very honored
appreciate
to be
you.
here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And Lucy, I love you. I look forward to marrying.
No. Oh, come on. Is that beautiful or what? Chris, did you have someone that you want to say you love you to and you look forward to marrying
my
them?
mom and dad.
All right.
And if anybody, I got all these friends. No one hooks me up with anybody.
Listen, people are always trying to hook you up. You're very busy. That's the bottom line.
Friday night, Chris. I'm so excited. I really have goosebumps to watch it. I'm not kidding.
It's good. We're going to love it. We're going to eat now. Okay, thank you, everybody. Good night. We have love and appreciate it. Yep, that's it. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Gracie.